You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the June 18th meeting for the Michigan City Parks and Recreation Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Welcome to the Michigan City Park Board meeting, Wednesday, June 18th. Would you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mr. Walker, would you call the roll, please?
Yes. Mr. Glidden.
Here.
Ms. Sperling.
Here.
Mr. Lavis.
Present.
Ms. Ward.
Here.
No Roscoe.
The minutes of the previous meeting were given to us, the June 4th meeting. Are there any corrections or additions to the minutes? Then we need a motion to approve the minutes.
I move that we approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Table business. We have the 2025 Junior Golf Camp.
Yes, it was presented in your packets. Our golf pro, Paul Cornwell, is here tonight. If you have any questions about the junior golf, and he will also be giving a director's report later. Your turn. Oh my.
Any questions or comments?
Is this lower than what we were talking about, or what were we at last time?
It was 100 before, so it is lower. He combined age groups to make it 2 groups instead of 3, so they had more time to actually finish up their group training, their play training before he had to run and get to the next group right away. So he split that up. Yeah. I think that's all that changed. So we lowered the price for $25. And then just I know one thing, I think that Ryan had said it was no time for him to finish and then go start the same time. Like he had to finish at 9 o'clock and start at 9 o'clock. There was no way for him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And then, I'm sorry, I don't know, I couldn't pull it up on my computer. What did the rate go down to?
It went from 100 down to 75.
Oh, thank you.
And how many sessions is that?
5, is that correct? 5.
5 sessions. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so that brings it down to 15,
That was the session.
right? Yeah.
Any other comments? Any comments from the public?
Well, I should also add, he brought it down $25 and added one more session, I think. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Any comments from the public? Any other board comments? Then what's your pleasure?
I motion to approve the 2025 Junior Golf Camp.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried.
New business. You are beautiful sculpture site plan.
Yes, thank you. So many of you know there is a large development project that is being planned next door to City Hall where the city sculpture, the You Are Beautiful sculpture, is currently housed. So we had to find a new location for that. When I say we've been working with the Parks Department, Redevelopment Commission, and also the Michigan City Public Art Committee. So the site we chose is across from Pullman Park. And one of the main reasons we chose this site is it also will serve now as a trailhead for Singing Sands Trail. We currently have no trailhead. One was originally designed but pulled out of the project because we were over budget. So we benefit greatly that way. The design team at Smith Group did a really good job, I think, of maximizing the view from both the trail and Highway 12. Redevelopment Commission is paying for this project in its entirety, including moving the sculpture. which is being painted before it goes back in there. It'll also have some solar lighting added. So I would highly recommend this board approve the site design, the concept. Michigan City Public Art has already approved it. Pat Bolt sat on the committee, so he's good with the design as far as how it serves the trail and the maintenance of it. And it would add, hopefully, there's gonna be a couple of alternate bids because right now everything's so volatile. So the restroom would be an alternate and the picnic shelter would be an alternate. So I'm hoping that we get both of those because those are nice amenities to have.
Mhm.
Not only for the park, but for the trail. So be happy to answer any questions.
It looks like a beautiful park.
Yes.
And you said we would maintain it then?
Yeah, so once it's completed, it would fall under our jurisdiction as a recreational park. I will point out it's going to be very low maintenance because we're planting all native, pretty much no mow grasses. So we did that by design.
How many parking spots are there?
I'm
I
sorry.
know this doesn't have to do with the sign, but how many parking spots are there?
There's
Is that what's in here?
6 regular and 2 ADA.
Yeah. But this is just about the sign. This is just about putting the sign there.
No, this is for the park board to approve this site design
Oh,
in its entirety because we will be the ones maintaining it once
Okay.
it's constructed.
okay. So is that enough parking, do you think?
I think it's adequate for a trailhead.
Okay. Hmm.
If we add more parking, we're gonna have to get rid of like the restroom or like we're trying to keep it
Mhm.
within the budget.
Hmm.
I think it's a great idea. I've ridden that way many times. And I park in somebody's private space, I guess, by a restaurant. So it's a great idea.
Mm.
Any other board comments? Any comments from the public? Then we need a motion to approve the site plan.
I motion to approve the You Are Beautiful sculpture site plan.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried.
We have the special purchase, the senior center HVAC repair.
Yes, on May 15th, the senior center director noticed that temperatures in part of the building were starting to exceed 80 degrees. We do have a computerized HVAC system there. We don't have a lot of vendors that can even work on this system, much less respond quickly. So she did call in Arctic Engineering. They were able to come out. But per our purchasing policy and law, we need to report back to the board after special purchase has occurred.
And what was the bill? I read it once.
$430. It was a small amount, but we weren't able to get quotes and wait to get someone out there.
439.
Any comments from the board? Any comments from the public? Then what's your pleasure for the special purchase at the senior center?
I move that we approve the special purchase.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
The Wolves Early Learning Center request for advertisement.
Yeah, so Michigan City area schools would like to place yard signs around Washington Park to help bring in more signups for their Little Woods program, which is their preschool program, which is housed over by Allegis. I don't know the address, but it's the new facility over behind Allegis Credit Union, between the credit union and the bowling alley, which also houses AK Smith right now. Yeah, they're just trying to put signs in more high traffic areas to drive more enrollment to the program. And I think I definitely forgot to attach the sign to the memo. You had anything to add, Holly? The microphone right behind you.
So we're starting year 3 of our program, and right now a lot of it is word of mouth. We're facing major funding cuts from the state, and with that being said, now more than ever, it's critical that we're boosting enrollment. So I've been going around to different organizations in the community with permission and posting the yard signs. They look exactly the same as what they were last year, but the difference is now we enroll 3-year-olds. So the signs were updated to say that we enroll 3 and 4-year-olds. So they're all around. You guys are also more than welcome to stop by and tour the facility whenever you like. It's a great program, and it's really going to develop a solid pipeline to kindergarten for Michigan City area schools with the work we're doing. So we just really want to market it as much as we can to boost enrollment so we see more kiddos kinder prepared. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Martinez. Any comments from the board?
I do. I think this is an amazing program, and I'm 100% for it. I think the earlier you can get a kid in school, the better. We've just been really protective of our parks, and especially Washington Park, because everybody wants to advertise down there. So I don't think we really have a plan in place as far as who. We've just said no to everybody up to this point, unless you have an event there, and then I think the day of you can put up your banner or sign. Could I ask if we could just table this just so we can discuss this? Because I just don't want to open up a can of worms if we say yes. We want to say yes to you. But I think that maybe we can find like a happy medium and help you in any way we possibly can. Or even if we can put your signs at the other parks and not the beach, possibly. I just think we really need to discuss this further. I think it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the table. And I mean, during the table time period, think we can specifically say where we would like signs or where we don't want
Yeah,
signs at.
and how many and how big, and
Yeah.
I mean, since the schools are one of our partners, as they said, that, I mean, it's important that we support each other. But we just have to be fair to everyone else in the community who wants to advertise at the beach. So is that okay? Are you? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah,
So we need a motion.
Motion to table.
I'll move that we table the signage for the Little Wolves.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I'm going to abstain as a Michigan City area school employee. Don't want a conflict of interest.
Thank you.
Say that.
Item D is J&J appraisals. Pardon me?
I gotta say that right now.
No, I was saying we're tabling it to have discussions, or you guys are tabling this to have discussions. When are the discussions going to happen? It's about,
Before the next meeting.
okay, so there'll be some kind of like a workshop or something like that you guys will do, or? Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Workshop.
All right.
This is for when does your school begin? Is it in August? Okay, thanks.
Item D is the J&J appraisals for commercial properties.
Yeah, so if the board recalls, I reported that we are working on the concession lease for North Point Pavilion, which the term ends in November of this year. The state does require us to get 2 appraisals. We've already approved the contract for the first, and this would be the contract for the second appraisal for a total fee of $1,750. And I would ask that you approve that tonight so we can keep this on schedule.
Any questions or comments from the board? Any questions or comments from the public? Then what's your pleasure?
I move that we approve the J&J commercial appraisal.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Item E is the art concept for Walker Street Garden.
Yes, so the Walker Street Community Garden has CDBG funds. And they would like to build a larger shed. So we are working with the city's IT department. I think the final size came out at 10 by 12 foot. And we do have some neighborhood beautification money. So working with Lebesnick Arts and the garden managers, they've chosen an artist, so there's some samples of work and they are just looking for your approval to conceptually move forward with this. You will be presented with a final design. Yeah, so at this point, if you could just give your conceptual approval that you approve of decorating the shed in a mural, then they can start working with the artist and get a final design going.
Any questions or comments from the board?
And is there a cost in this for us or?
No,
This
this will be
You said-
paid through, I believe it's ARPA beautification funds.
Mhm,
There's no cost to us at all, not for the shed, not for the artwork.
mhm, mhm.
It's more of a garden project. It's all grant funded,
Okay.
but because it's our property, we do need your approval to like paint a mural on its structure.
Got it. Cool.
Any comments from the public? Then, are we done with the new business as far as items? I had just.
I just need a vote on the.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I motion to approve the Walker Street Community Garden mural second concept. Still second.
All in favor, say aye.
I,
Opposed? Motion carried.
Reports of the officers. Superintendent's report.
Yes, thank you. I have a very short report because I was able to go on vacation for
yay.
a week between our last meeting. I did want to report that the city special events has contracted with a merchandise vendor. It's the same one that does the parade route and sells the little swords and light up and glow stick to do the fireworks. But because it is in Washington Park, I wanted to let you know that that contract does exist. Make sure you had no objection to that. You object?
No, ma'am.
No objection.
Okay. Revenue wise, we are still taking a pretty big hit, in all of our revenue categories. I'm hoping that turns around since the weather finally, like summer finally got here 2
Mhm.
weeks ago. But we are definitely keeping an eye on our budgets with revenues down and expenses up across the board. Usually by the end of June, that's where we, do our powwows and start to readjust to make sure that we have enough to get through year end, or where are we cutting? So we're keeping a close eye on that. And then regarding maintenance, we're having a problem with people digging these giant holes on the beach. And when I say giant, I'm talking 10, 20 feet in diameter, giant holes. This has been occurring for 3 years or so. They're a huge danger. So a couple of years ago, we did a lot of research. They can collapse, they can bury kids. Our vehicles can get damaged or destroyed, and like, God forbid, the lifeguard truck is flying down the beach at a rescue and hits one.
Mhm.
So I, reach out to the public and say, please stop doing this. There are communities in the nation right now that are banning digging on their beaches because of this. So it's like, okay to go down there and dig with your little shovel, but I just don't even understand the purpose of what this is. It's just very strange. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And as I stated earlier, Paul will have a report. I have no vandalism. So the end of my very short report.
Good news. Thank you.
Don't we have police that are on four-wheelers? They're not saying anything, or is that a possibility just to have them say, hey, that's.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Yeah. Mhm,
If they see people doing it.
mhm.
I mean, mainly we're discovering these like early in the morning when their crews go out.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand the effort put into it and why. Like, what are you getting out of digging a giant hole?
Well, I think kids that do enjoy that. I think it's a fun thing to do at the beach. Maybe they just need to be reminded to fill it in. If the police could just say that, let's just start with that. Like,
On the
if
weekends.
the police could
yeah.
say, you know what, you just please make sure you fill that in because someone could,
Yeah.
or just tell them the lifeguard truck could get damaged if they can relate to the life.
Police ATVs, like Pat said, if
Yeah.
you're driving down the beach, you don't see it until you're
Yeah.
in it,
Right, right.
which is very dangerous.
We just
Yeah.
post stuff on like social media not to do that, or
I mean, we could start a campaign. Like I said, I think it was 2 years ago, it was actually child from Indiana got killed on vacation in Florida because a hole collapsed on her.
Oh, wow.
That's the other problem with the hose. The other problem with the hose is once you fill it in, the sand being unstable and sinkholes and stuff being an issue.
So yeah, odd problem, but we have it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Assistant Superintendent's report.
Yeah, so Shannon was lucky to be able to take a vacation right when summer started. We were here dealing with all the craziness that's been going on the last 2 weeks. But moving forward, just some events that's coming up in the next couple of weeks. Tomorrow is Juneteenth. It's a community event for everybody to come out to Guy Foreman Amphitheater. Everything kicks off at noon we have 45 vendors, either arts and crafts or community resource vendors. We have 6 food trucks, and entertainment going on from 12:20 all the way to 10 p.m. There'll be some type of entertainment going on in that area somewhere, from comedians to different types of artists. Our headliner is a saxophonist, a jazz artist named Reggie Foster Experience. They start at 7 o'clock and they'll be on till 10 o'clock. So come out, bring the family out, enjoy the day. Everything's for free except for stuff you got to buy. No, it's no cost to get into it, but food, of course, the food trucks and the arts and craft vendors you have to buy stuff from and won't be for free. We'll also have tons of giveaways that we're giving out throughout the day. Following up the next day after that, Friday is our next Bike to City. We'll be meeting up at the IBW/NECA building, the old Central School, at 6 o'clock. And we'll be riding out on the west singing sands in the city. So we'll pretty much ride out into Porter County. And then at some point, we'll just turn around and come back because there's no way to really circle around without crossing 12. And that's not something I want to do with a group of bikers. City Kids Day Camp is ongoing right now. We're going into week 4 and we're over at Lake Hills Elementary. The kids are loving it, and I'm not sure why. I mean, we do a lot of fun stuff, but they are having so much more fun than they had last year, and they're telling their friends, and their friends are starting to sign up. I think the last 2 this week we saw an uptick in the participation that we have in the camp, so it's going very well. Yeah, but everybody out there, if you're watching, you can still sign your kids up. We still take sign-ups every Monday, and I don't think we're in a situation where we're going to cap out anytime soon of the 75 kids that we can take in. So get all your kids signed up. Also going into week 4, Summer City Sweat. And we still have 2 workouts left this week, 2 free workouts left this week. One being Friday morning at 9 o'clock in the Senior Center lot. Beach access. We have yoga at 9 a.m. on Friday. And then Saturday morning in the same spot, we'll have our beach workout with Brother Ryan Gaston. And then going into week 4, we have 7 workouts. Every day is a workout the whole week. People have actually reached out to the park department saying, how can I get a part of that? Can I donate my time and like bring out my organization and just give a workout? Can I just do 1 workout or donate 1 workout or 2 workouts? So I'm really happy at how the community is kind of surrounding this program. Most of the days that we have workouts has been in between 14 to 24 people that's showing up. And that's
Awesome.
it is really good. If you go out on Monday evenings to the beach and you hear the music pumping from North Point Pavilion, it's the Zumba crew over there getting it in, and they go hard every Monday. Lastly, this Monday, fall T-ball sign up started. You can get on the Auto app and sign up for fall T-ball, or just contact the park department. The phone number is 219-873-1506. And that's all I got for today.
Thank you.
No problem.
The Planning Commission liaison is Mr. Hoffman. Do you have a report?
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. The Plan Commission had met May 27th. The next meeting is scheduled for this coming Tuesday, and they approved petition 902-251 for primary plat to split the current parcel into 2 lots. It was a parcel on US 20. That is all.
Thank you. I'm the Port Authority liaison, and they met Monday night, and they did pass a rule to ban mooring of boats during the concerts that we allowed to have put on Fridays and Saturdays. Mr. Labus, the Zoological Society.
They spoke with Mr. Stimley. They're still looking for sponsors for the 5K run walk that they host. I believe the price is $100, and that gets your business or your name on the back of the t-shirt. And so if you're interested, check them out on their Facebook page or contact Mr. Stimley directly.
Attorney's report.
Thank you. I don't have anything to report.
Thank you. Director's reports. Paul Cornwell is our golf superintendent. Is that the right term? Pro. Pardon me.
Thanks for having me. Tomorrow we have the NIJGA tournament. The big course, there will be kids teeing off from 7:30 to 10. And on the north course, 7:30 to 8:20. The north course kids will be playing 9 holes. They're the younger kids. The older kids are playing 18 holes. I'm being told from John Gutierrez, who is the organization, that there's 81 juniors signed up. Last time we met, he said that's a record for Michigan City. So this is obviously a feeder program for us. We are donating our courses for this event, but over the last couple of days, we've had quite a few practice rounds. Parents are coming out, they're paying spectator fees, they're buying Gatorades, getting a hot dog. So far, it's been beneficial, and I hope that continues tomorrow. We did have a banner Father's Day. Ran numbers in 2024. We had a total of 404 golfers and a total revenue of $9,006 brought in from the 2 courses. This year in 2025, on the exact same day, we had 460 golfers, up 56 golfers, and $11,512 or $2,506 in additional revenue. I have tracked revenue so far from March 1st through Father's Day for 24 and March 1st through Father's Day of 25. And we're up $34,000 over last year.
Awesome.
Things that are different this year is obviously the starter rangers are not a volunteer position. So we're doing our best to keep an eye on payroll to make sure that we come in under budget, because that was not added to the budget for this year. Obviously, on days like today, we do our best to make decision that's best for everyone. We had severe lightning, lots of water. The golf course became unplayable. We evacuated the golf course, got everyone off safely, closed everything up, and got the hourly people off the clock and locked the gate. That's my report.
Any questions?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Department finances, city claims.
Okay, we have a payroll number 12 of this year. So from May 25th to June 7th, pay date June 13th, total payroll $127,695.38. And I move that we pay our people.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I have the claims docket for June 18th. Municipal total is $115,570.62. Golf petty cash, $3,465.85. Total claims is $119,036.47. And I move that we pay our vendors.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, we have some minor transfers under the admin 2204.502. decrease account 422.031, household supplies for $1,000, increase account 421.005, office supplies for $400, and increase account 429.001, other supplies for $600. And I move that we approve these minor transfers.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
That's it.
That's it.
Any comments from the
Wait.
public?
Wait a second.
Wait,
Gifts and donations.
that's all I have.
Oh, that's not sounding.
That's the same one.
Okay, I was like, that's different.
I'm
Yeah, yeah, that's okay.
Fine.
I was like, throw me a curveball. Okay, so no one gave anything this
I'm
week.
sorry.
That's okay.
What's going on?
I was
Sorry.
like, I haven't read that one. All right, gifts and donations. NIPSCO donation Trail Creek Week, $5,000. Unknown Zoo donations miscellaneous, $153.60. Wix.com Zoo donation miscellaneous, $206.08. And Moore's Auto donation party at the Plaza, $425. And I move that we approve these very generous gifts and donations.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried.
I'm going to skip the minor transfers.
Yep.
Because I already did it.
Yep.
Zoo endowment, nothing. Board of Works, nothing. Second, or the last item, credit card charges. Credit card charges totaling $938.25 were paid to corporate payment systems for the following: safetysign.com for maintenance, private event parking signs, $189.57. epicsports.com donations, scorebooks for YBL softball, $55.17. websteroutstore.com zoo concessions, plastic cups and lids, $403.31. stencilease.com admin stencils for Singing Sands, $239.98. and displays2go.com admin wall mounted sign holders, $50.22. And I move that we approve our credit card charges.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
All right. Comments from the public?
Bruce Manor, 302 Autumn Trail, Michigan City, Indiana.
Chris Cypers, 5382 West Schultz Road, Michigan City Port Authority Board Member.
I have a letter here that I'd like to read to the board. It's was actually sent to the board. I don't know if you received it or not, but this letter is it's from the B&E Marina. And it states on June 12th, 2025, Michigan City Common Council, City Hall, 100 East Michigan Boulevard, Michigan City, Indiana, 46360. Dear members of the Michigan City Common Council, I am writing to you as Rod Benz, co-owner of B&E Marina Incorporated, a family-owned marina that has proudly served the Michigan City community for over 72 years. Located in Washington Park near the Franklin Street Bridge and Millennium Plaza, our marina operates 55 docks along Trail Creek, providing a home for boaters who cherish the vibrant waterfront culture of our city. I am reaching out to express our unwavering support for Harbor County Adventures, owned by Vic Terry, and their summer concert series, as well as highlight the positive impact their business has on Michigan City. We understand that a small number of condo owners have raised concerns about noise pollution related to the Friday and Saturday night concerts held by Harbor County Adventures in Millennium Plaza. However, I want to emphasize that these concerts have not negatively impacted our dock renters. In fact, our 55 slip holders have emphasized that I'm sorry, I lost my place here for a minute. In fact, our 55 slip holders expressed overwhelming appreciation for the concerts, often noting that the music enhances the lively atmosphere of the waterfront without being intrusive. Many have mentioned that the sound is so subtle from our docks that they cannot even discern the genre of music being played. We have received zero complaints from our dock renters regarding these concerts. It's also worth noting that local bars in the area frequently play music late into the night without generating complaints from our clients or the broader community, suggesting that the concert series aligns with the existing, well-accepted vibrancy of Michigan City's waterfront. Furthermore, our knowledge, there are no noise ordinances in Michigan City that restrict these events as they conclude well before any applicable curfews. B&E Marine strongly supports Vic Terry and Harbor County Adventures for the vitality they bring to our community. Their diverse offerings, including the popular summer concert series, the annual food truck festival, Lake Michigan cruise boat tours, jet ski rentals, and kayak rentals, have significantly enriched Michigan City's waterfront experience. These activities attract visitors from across the region, including Chicago, just 38 miles away by water, South Bend and beyond, boosting local tourism and supporting businesses like ours. The concerts in particular create a welcoming, festive environment that complements the recreational boating culture of our marina fosters, drawing more people to enjoy our beautiful Lake Michigan shoreline. Harbor County Adventures has been a valuable partner in making Michigan City a destination for fun and adventure. Their efforts, led by Vic Terry, align with our mission to promote a thriving, community-oriented waterfront. We respectfully urge the Common Council to recognize the board community support for these events and the significant economic and cultural benefits Harbor County Adventures brings to Michigan City. We hope you will consider the positive feedback from our dock renters and the broader community when addressing the concerns raised by a small group of veterans. Say something.
Thank you.
We just would like to support Vic and his endeavors down there. He's a tenant of ours at the Port Authority for the access to the wall and everything that he does down there. And I know he's a tenant of yours for Millennium. So we'd just like to voice that.
Thank you.
And you have a copy of this letter? Or do you want a copy of it if you do?
We do. I distribute it to the park board. You should all have it.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
You're
Mann.
welcome.
Any other comments from the public? Any board comments? Then with a motion, we will adjourn.
So moved, Mr. President.